Your cheating heart will make you weep.
Hello everyone. Today is Friday, and I am sending the English lesson a little bit early. I will be at Enthone, Germany, Langenfeld, on Monday for a very exciting training/workshop concerning trivalent black passivate on zinc. We will wait to send the answers to the crossword puzzle until later next week. This will give everyone time to complete the puzzle. I am not sure if everyone remembers, but 3 weeks ago we were in Hawaii. So yesterday I flew back to Hawaii to check on our plating shop and our rack with the parts that are still in the pickle. So today we will continue processing our rack. So we pull the rack out of the pickle and we move it to the following cascade rinse system. After rinsing, we put the rack into the electrolytic cleaner. I am not a pre-treatment expert, but I will try to describe what is happening in the electrolytic cleaner. In my opinion, pre-treatment is the most difficult part of the process and causes the most problems in a plating shop. Sometimes we talk about entering a plating tank, maybe especially a silver strike, live. This means that we apply current to the parts before the parts enter the solution. This prevents immersion deposits and therefore prevents adhesion problems. Well, for the electrolytic cleaner, we would prefer to not enter the tank live, and in fact, we want the current to be completely off to eliminate the possibilities of creating sparks as the flight bar makes contact with the contact saddles. These sparks can ignite the hydrogen gases that have been created during the anodic cleaning process. Enthone generally recommends anodic current densities to be between 10 to 15 amperes per square decimeter for rack plating. Sometimes we use the word jig instead of rack, and 1 to 2 amperes per square decimeter for barrel plating. The voltage should be a minimum of 12 volts for the rack applications and 8 volts for the barrel applications. I think I have never seen the proper size rectifier for anodic cleaning at a plating shop. They are usually too small. This necessity, the proper current density for anodic cleaning, is usually overlooked, ignored, by the plating engineers and the owners, and they do not want to invest in a larger and proper rectifier. If you are planning on building a new plating line, I highly recommend that the anodic cleaning rectifier be large enough to produce the high current densities for proper cleaning. We, under normal conditions, only want the anodic cleaning to be between 1 to 3 minutes. If we process the parts for too long in the anodic cleaner, there is a possibility of over-etching the base material, and this can cause cosmetic problems. There are many things happening in the anodic cleaner, but our primary focus is to generate oxygen gas at the parts, anode. The generation of this oxygen gas creates a micro-scrubbing action that mechanically cleans the parts. The light rust, which might be formed after the pickling process step, can also be removed with the anodic cleaner. We can also talk about the possibility of passivating the parts in the anodic cleaner. When we use long treatment times and low current densities, we will create an oxide layer on the surface of the parts. This oxide layer passivates the parts, and subsequent plating operations will be difficult. When we have the proper current density, we actually micro-etch the surface of the parts and put the parts in a highly active and receptive state for plating. As with every lesson, if someone from the group sees an error in something I write, please let me know and I will correct this error. Also, if someone from the group would like to add information, please let me know and I will add this information to our lessons. In general, the level of the English vocabulary is increasing with each lesson. Please continue to study the vocabulary so that you will be prepared for future technical discussions within the global electroplating industry. See you next week.
And try to sleep, but sleep won't come.